Hello one and all, and welcome back to Aston Villa with me, John, aka Old Man Sudor. We are back again with Football Manager 2020, and we're going to bring you Champions League game today. It's going to be a really important game for us as well. It's our last home game of the Champions League group stages. If we win it, as you can see on the screen, we will qualify for the knockout stages. We've got Atlético Madrid, who are a point behind us. Obviously, if we win that, we go 4 points clear with one game to go. They can't then do it. Inter beat Bayern. Who knows what happens in that result? It could mean that the next game is also important. I don't know. But if we can win this game, which we've got a possibility, there is a possibility to win it. Yeah, it would be absolutely amazing. I never thought. I mean, we've probably got Europa League, but we still need to try and at least get. If we can get into the knockout stages, it would be an amazing achievement for us overall. We've done alright in the Champions League, better than I thought we would overall. We've only lost one game, as I'll show you in a second. We'll quickly go through to the schedule and we'll go through the games I have played. And as you can see, we've been on a fantastic run. We've played Leeds in the last episode, beat them 2-0 obviously. Then we played Bayern Leverkusen, beat them 3-1, really got sent off, which didn't really help us right at the end of the game. Barbosa scored a worldie, but Kluivert, Idris and McGinn getting it. But oh my God, Bayern Munich are dirty boys. They injured Kluivert, they injured Trezeguet. That was like their way of dealing with us was just kick the living crap out of us, basically. They were both out for 3 or 4 weeks. We were struggling with wingers for a little while. We then played Everton, beating 4-2. A good win for us there, as you can see. McGinn getting 2, Phillips and Edouard getting another goal for us there, a penalty. Yeah, fantastic result against a good side. We did really well. We then played Preston in the EFL Cup. I did make 1 or 2 little changes. Not many. I thought we should win this game, but we did win it on penalties in the end. We just didn't turn up. We didn't play well. Maybe some tired legs. There's been a lot of games, something like that. We then played Watford, and it was a nervy 1-0 win, as you can see there. Again, we just didn't really turn up. We played okay, but we just couldn't score. Their goalie played absolutely brilliantly. We then played Bayern again, and we got a 1-0 win away from home, which was a fantastic result for us. Going to Germany and winning that game. As you can see there, Edouard getting the goal for us. We then played Brighton, and as much as we had shots, we didn't play particularly well, and it was a bit of a boring game. I'll quickly show you the stats on this one. We should have won it probably. Overall, I think, we had a few more shots, we had better possession, but we just didn't play well enough, unfortunately, and we got a 0-0. And that's where we are. We are now got Atlético Madrid in the Champions League. Doing well, second in the league, on level points with Liverpool. They dropped a point, we didn't. As you can see, we are still unbeaten in the league. Drawn 3 games, lost none, won 9, 12 games gone. It's still a long way to go, I know. And if you actually look at our schedule, I will say Man U are the only sort of big club we've played in. No offence to any of the other clubs, but you know what I mean. So as you can see, we've got December, we've got Chelsea, we've got Liverpool, we've got Man City, and we've got Tottenham. We've got Man City in the EFL Cup quarter-final as well. But yeah, we've got Arsenal and Man U. We've got a horrible run in December. We're playing all the big teams that sort of time. So as much as we have done well, remember, we've got to play the likes of Chelsea and Liverpool, and that's where it's going to be a bit more difficult. This is where we might drop some points. So, as much as we're doing brilliantly, we are, the strongest side we've played is Manchester United. We got a good 1-0 win there, but you can see there, we've played likes of Norwich and Wolves are probably another side, but Leicester are doing terrible. Cardiff aren't doing particularly well. We've played a lot of the lower. What I'm trying to say, we've played a lot of the teams that are lower down than us. Apart from that, though, everything else is going good. We don't really have much in the way of injuries at the moment. A couple of players are unregistered for the Champions League, but apart from that, things are going very, very well for us. And this is the team we're going to go with. It's going to be Pacho in goal. It's going to be Lewis, Montero, Engels, and Brie. Phillips and Douglas Luiz in the middle, with Grealish sitting in front of them, Trezeguet and Kluivert out on the wings, Edouard up front. As you can see, the team is playing very, very well. Jamal Lewis is probably the lowest ranking sort of starter. Montero's playing well, McGinn's playing well as well. A lot of players are playing pretty well. I'm trying to swap them over when I can. So it's all going really well. There's not much really else to say. Let's see how we get on. Because if we can win this game, it would be absolutely fantastic. I'd love to play like sort of Barcelona or something like that. We'll get hammered, but it'd be fun to play them. Obviously, Atlético Madrid got a great side. one of the better teams in Spain. You know, they're probably the third best team, if not slightly around there. What can we say here? Let's give these fans something. We'll say it's a great opportunity to show the pundits. It's gone down pretty well. We'll give them a passionate talk as well, just to make sure that everyone is at their absolute peak, and we'll end the team talk there, and we'll see how we get on. It's going to be difficult. It's going to be such a difficult one. We'll send the assistant to that, and let's get on to the game. I mean, I'm really hoping we can win this. I maybe might need to drop Grealish back and Douglas Luiz back and see how we get on. But if Atlético Madrid seem to be getting in charge of the game, drop it back, have the defensive midfielder, and that way we maybe just giving ourselves a little bit of a breathing room. Obviously, at home, you'd think that we've got a little bit more of a chance than when we played them last time, and we only lost 3-2 there. As Douglas Luiz gets the ball now, gives it to Brie. Can Brie get across? And he does, but it's straight to Lewis. Lewis with the goal! Get in there! Jamal Lewis with his first goal for Aston Villa, and it was a lovely one. Brie with the pass. I mean, I thought it was a rubbish pass at first and it was going to go to no one and just bounce out or something like that, but then Jamal Lewis came storming in and takes the shot, takes down his chest and puts it past the goalie. We go 1-0 up and things are looking pretty comfortable for us at the moment, but there's only been 10 minutes. A lot could happen. Atlético Madrid are a good side and we need to be very, very careful. Jamal Lewis now with the ball, gives it to Phillips. Phillips to the Douglas Luiz to Grealish. We're playing it around nicely, creating some space. Grealish now goes on a run. He's got plenty of room. He gets out to Brie. Brie now, can he get a cross in? He doesn't. He takes a little bit of a shot, but it's a weak one and it's straight at the keeper and he just collects it. 12 minutes gone. We're 1-0 up. Overall, it looks like we have been the better side to start with. We're going to demand a little bit more from them. Just try and counter this, but it's been pressured by the feedback. 1 or 2. Some are focused. It's not worked out as quite as well as I want. James Brie has been booked. 20 minutes gone, we are still doing absolutely fantastic. It's looking very good for us at the moment. I'll say comfortable, but it's not really comfortable, is it? There's not really any highlights, which is pretty good for us. I'd rather have no highlights than just stay 1-0 up. What's going to happen? There's a highlight finally. Can we get a second goal? Brie with the ball now. Doesn't get it, but Douglas Luiz picks it up now. Phillips now to Grealish, back out to Brie. Brie down that line. He's been good with his crosses so far. He gets it to Kluivert. Kluivert's got a little bit of room. Runs in to Awad. Get in there! 2-0. Looks like things are going to plan for us and we might be making the Champions League knockout stages, which would be absolutely fantastic. Brie with a nice little pass here to Kluivert. Kluivert draws in the player, as you can see there, and then just run past him. And Edouard has got pretty much an open net, and the strikers shouldn't miss them sort of ones. They should at least get him on target. The keeper didn't really dive particularly fantastic, but we find ourselves 2-0 up, almost 30 minutes gone. Things couldn't be going much better, even if we tried. They're trying to hit us on the counter, apparently. We might, like I said, still drop back a little bit just to get a bit more defensive, maybe in the second half or sort of halfway through the second half. But at the moment, things are looking absolutely fantastic for us. It's a free kick now to Atlético Madrid. They get the ball as they play it around a little bit. They get a little bit of room down this line, but we do cover it off quite well. And it's a good block there. Grealish probably won't get there. He doesn't. But they knock it all the way back to the goalkeeper and he launches it forward. We do cut it out though, and Trezeguet with the ball now gets tackled. He gets the ball back though, and Lewis now to Phillips, back to Lewis. We're getting pinned in a little bit here. We need to make a little bit of room with some nice movement. Montero with the ball gives it to Lewis, who gets it up to Edouard. Edouard can get it out to Kluivert. Kluivert maybe with a chance. He takes a shot and it's that was close. That was inches away from the post. It was a good save in the end by the keeper. Grealish now with the corner puts the ball in. We can't quite get it. Douglas Luiz, I think he tried to get the header into the goal, but it was a mile away. That's a nasty tackle by Engels. That could be a red card, which would be horrible for us. It is a red card. That's not what we needed. Right, what do? We need to make a substitution, and we need to bring on a central defender. I think we're going to have to drop Grealish back here. Do we keep Grealish instead of someone like Phillips? Or do we go more defensive? I don't know what to do. I think we're going to have to do that. Bring Tyro Mings on. We'll swap you two around. You play better like that. And we'll do that. We'll go from positive to balanced. And hopefully we can now hold on. This is not a good thing. This is terrible. Can we hold out? We need to hold out to half time. Can we hold out to half time? We should do. There's only a minute or two left. I don't know what to do. Maybe we need to bring up Trezeguet and Kluivert back as well. They don't really particularly play in that midfield role. It's more of attacking players there, but it gives us an extra option, I guess. Right. Tell the boys they did well. We'll say that I'm very pleased with your performance. Keep it going, lads. That's all we can say. You, assertively, I'm disappointed you got sent off so early. He looks delighted that he got sent off early. Right, he looks delighted. I told him off. 45 minutes to European glory and into the knockout stages. I mean, you know, last time Villa were properly in the Champions League, I think, might have been back in the 80s, something like that. But it's a chance now, and it just... Right, sorry for the little pause there. I had a phone call. Work phoned me. So anyway, we are 2-0 up. It's a chance maybe for us to go 3-0 up here. As we put the ball in, it's going to go out to Atlético Madrid, and now they can counter. And with the man down, obviously, they've got a little bit more. But we can't cut this one out, and now it's... Atlético coming forward. They get the pass in, they get the shot, they get the second, and they finally get the goal. 54 minutes gone, and my chair is falling down. It's a goal review. Is it offside? It is offside. Things are going well for us at the moment. I'm a little bit worried about how we are playing though. We need to drop back a little bit more, I feel. Like I said, they don't play particularly well in these positions, but I think we're going to have them there. We're going to put them in inverted wingers. That's all we can do. They play better there like that. And confirm the change there. I mean, what do? We've got to try and stick to a defensive sort of formation. It's the only thing we can do now. Bayern, Inter have gone 1-0 up, so that would mean Inter and us do go through. 63 minutes. We might have to make a few changes in a second just to freshen up some legs, as one or two players are looking a bit tired. 67 minutes would be second in the league. I'm dropping down again, my bloody chair. Bayern have equalised. That is great for us. That means that we would be in a position to go through as top, I believe. Right, 72 minutes. Can we hold on just for another 20 minutes as I'm falling down? My chair's going down again. Right, let's make a substitution or two. Waste a bit of time. Douglas Luiz is looking tired, so we'll bring on John McGinn for him. Jamal's looking tired as well. What do we do? But he's playing so well. Who's not playing particularly well? Tyrone Mings isn't having a great game. Do we just bring Wesley on? No, I don't think we do. I think we'll leave it like that, and we'll try and use the next substitution just to waste a bit of time, as I'm going to put my chair up. This is so much fun, isn't it, when you've got bloody live plays and chairs falling down and phone calls and all that sort of stuff. And that 10 minutes left to go. And really, I mean, surely we can do it right. Tactics, we're going to try and waste time if we can as well. Time waste. We wanted to waste as much time as possible, as we have a corner, it looks like here. It's taking a bit of time. Is it because I pressed the button? We put the ball in, we can't quite get there. McGinn's going to get it. He gets it out wide to Phillips. Phillips then back to McGinn, to Phillips again. Back to McGinn, who gives it to Mings. Mings now with the ball, gives it to McGinn, to Trezeguet. Trezeguet gets out wide to Phillips. Phillips, can he get a shot in or something? He gets it into Clive. Edward. I thought it was Clive. It's Edward. And we just put it wide. And with 5 minutes left to go, surely we can just see out this game now. I mean, surely we can. It would be absolutely fantastic if we can. 88, 89 minutes gone, 90 minutes gone. There's 3 minutes of extra time. Can we do this? It would be a fantastic result for us if we can. There's 30 seconds left. Surely we have done it. Yes, we have. We have done it. As you can see, we are 4 points ahead of Atlético. I'll go into the bigger screen in a minute. Team talk, what can we say apart from passionately? We got what we wanted tonight. A very professional job. We'll just say that. Everyone looks very happy, and we'll continue. Shame Engels got sent off because it really made it a difficult one for us. Montero gets one over on Atlético. Cagey press conference from Simone. Engels banned for a match. A bad tackle was probably justified. We'll just say confirm. Post-match, I'll do that in a minute. That's why qualify for the first knockout round. Absolutely fantastic to do that. Get 2.42 million. Lewis on form. Someone was spotted looking at a couple of our players for the Spain squad, and Engels accepts he's fine, as he should. Let's go back to the competition quickly and we'll have a quick look. We have qualified for the knockout stages of the Champions League. We can't get beat. We can't get caught now. The only team that can catch us is Inter. So we're going to finish first or second, which is an absolutely amazing. It helps in the finances as well. Can't believe it. Right. When are we going to come back? We'll come back probably for something like the Man City game here, the Premier League Man City game, maybe the Tottenham game. I'm not sure yet. We'll see how many games I play. Like I said, we're going to after Bournemouth. We've got a tough tough December. The beginning of January doesn't look much better either. So we'll get on and see how we do. Hopefully we can do okay. Thank you for watching, guys. Remember to like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff, and comment. Yeah, everything. Come and follow me on Twitter. Just, interact. It's been fantastic. Anyway, guys, it's been a pleasure as always. I will see you on the next episode. Bye.